Hey everybody, Ranger Chris here. Now in Freelancer we don't have a lot of tools. In fact, we have to use what we can get most of the time. But let me tell you, the briefcase has 100 great uses. Okay, maybe not 100, but it has 10 really good uses and it's totally free. So let's go over the power of the briefcase today. Now, as you all know, the briefcase is a container that can hold one item of any size, and it's automatically brought with you when you bring a large weapon like a sniper rifle, which is the usual one, or an assault rifle. And as we all know, sniper rifles are amazing. You can use to dispatch targets really quickly, but they're illegal with almost every disguise in the game. So transporting large illegal items discreetly is the first use of our briefcase. Number 2, you're going to run into these frisks, and you cannot be frisked if you have any kind of illegal item on you. Even if you take your gun and you put it in a briefcase and you go back to the frisk zone, notice how they're still not letting you frisk because the briefcase is considered illegal. Here's a trick. Gently place the suitcase containing the weapon down, and then you'll be able to get frisked. Okay? Now, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can just grab that suitcase and walk right past the security after the frisk. This is a fantastic way to sneak any kind of illegal weapon through any security checkpoint. So that's use number 2. I'm going to show it to you again. Notice how we can't get through the security checkpoint. Alright, once we put our gun inside our suitcase, still not able to be frisked, put the suitcase down, finish the frisk,
Good to go, sir. Thank you.
grab the bag, grab your gun, and go and do your thing. Okay, public service announcement. Don't just drop your suitcase like that because the guards are kind of weird and for some reason they'll, chase you. Okay, number 3, like any other melee weapon, you can use the briefcase to create an audio distraction to draw NPCs towards where the sound was. Make sure you have an open door because sound travels through, open space, and a door counts as a barrier. So this is just using the briefcase to distract NPCs or cause them to come towards you, luring them. Number 4, just to follow on that, once you've lured them, you can use the briefcase as a fantastic ranged weapon. Like any other melee ranged weapon, this is a free ranged weapon which you can immediately acquire just by carrying a heavy weapon into the game. Similar to other thrown range weapons, this can be a very effective melee weapon, and a combination of range and melee combat with just a suitcase is definitely possible. Not to mention, within this briefcase you may have some hidden secrets. Okay, number 7, you can store armed remote explosives inside a briefcase. To do this, just take your remote explosive, put it in the briefcase, and it's automatically armed. All you need to do is put it down or even throw it, but putting it down is better, is more accurate. Get your detonator ready, and when you're in good distance. Public service announcement, don't even try this with proximity explosives. Okay, so sometimes they may not see that briefcase, so you have to use another item just to throw it near the briefcase to get the NPC's attention to go near there, and then you finish it off. Now, if an NPC sees the briefcase just lying there, they will walk over to interact with the briefcase. You can either use this to take them away from their usual path or to blow them up if you have an explosive inside. A civilian will take this bag and take it to the closest guard. A guard will take the bag and take it to a storage room. This is a bomb. Again, this is a concussive explosive inside. Notice how he's just grabbing it and taking it away from his comfort zone. Okay, now for my personal favorite use, the remote EMETIC gas device. You can put this in your briefcase just like a remote explosive, but the difference is you can walk right up next to your enemy and detonate it. It will release this EMETIC gas, which can affect more than one character. And once they're sick, they won't even see that you're trespassing or anything like that. Here I'm walking right up next to 2 people, an enforcer and the target exploded, and multiple people get sick. This is a fantastic way just to get right up next to that person. No need seeker darts, no need emetic syringes. Your briefcase with the gas inside will do all the work. And now we have to talk about proximity explosives. All joking aside though, when you start Freelancer, you may only have a proximity explosive and no other option. So let's see how they work. If you put it in the briefcase and start moving, you will blow up. Because how these explosives work is any kind of motion close to them will trigger them. So find a quiet place, put the briefcase on the ground, and then you're going to put the proximity explosive inside. This is going to arm it. That beep means it's armed. Wait for your NPC or your target to come into range. You know, just like a moth to a flame, they're going to be drawn to that briefcase. This is the best way to use a proximity explosive in my opinion, which is by using a briefcase. Again, put a briefcase down where you know they're going to see it, put the explosive inside. You need to get far away from there and just wait for curiosity to kill the cat. Single best way to use a proximity explosive, the briefcase. You can also put the explosive down on the ground carefully, get away from there, and then use your briefcase to detonate it from a distance. But you can do this with any melee device. Yeah, but nothing beats the moth to the flame method. I hope you got some value from this video. Sometimes your map may have an empty suitcase, so always check to see if you have that suitcase symbol and look around to see if there's an empty briefcase you can use in the map, because you can still put items which you find in loot boxes and stuff inside. Who knows, even a proximity explosive. Well, thank you for watching all the way. I do appreciate your support. Remember to like and subscribe and check our channel out for more cool stuff. Take care and see you next time.